Meghan Markle has described how she didn't really accept that Archie ought to go to a school in the UK due to prosperity concerns. The Duchess of Sussex, 41, yielded she would forever not be able to do school pickup in this country, since she would be lamentable of both her and Archie's security. Moreover, she acknowledges her position shows she is solid areas for a respectable parent, despite claims it makes her focused on security. Her youngster at this point goes to preschool in Montecito, California. Reporting the conversation, author Allison P. Davies wrote in New York magazine The Cut. Earlier in our conversation about her targets for the presence she's making here, she'd remarked upon how, in case Archie were in school in the UK, she'd continuously not be able to do school pickup and drop off, without it being a magnificent photo call, with a press pen of 40 people snapping pictures. Meghan told the Examiner, "Sorry, that's what I oppose. That doesn't make me focused on assurance. That makes me a strong and incredible parent defending my child." The essayist added 2 Montecito mums holding up before the school ended mid-visit to do a twofold take, as Meghan appeared at Get Archie actually that. Sovereign Harry, 38. As of late voiced his inclinations following Archie's most vital day of nursery, before the family moved to the US. Talking by then, he said the paparazzi culture is this sort of insane dealing with wide open. Kids don't get a choice, they don't get a say in it. The Duke of Sussex continued, "We spent the underlying 3.5 months living at friend Tyler Perry's home. The helicopters, the robots, the paparazzi cutting the wall. Like, it was fewer, besides people out there." Their response was, "What do you anticipate accepting that you live in law? Regardless of anything else, we didn't expect to live in law. This is a getting sorted out locale to endeavor to find a house. Moreover, how hopeless that if you live in law and you're a prominent figure, you basically have to expect it." Meghan Markle and ruler Harry relocated to America before their kid Archie turned 1. And the Duchess has now uncovered why she might have a hard time believing that her young people ought to anytime go to a UK school. The gathering existing separated from all the other things given to The Cut has heaps of revelations from Meghan, including her reasoning behind accepting her kids ought to get shown in America. The Examiner Allison P. Davies expressed, earlier in our conversation about her targets for the presence she's making here, she'd remarked upon how, if Archie were in school in the UK, she'd continuously not be able to do school pickup and drop off, without it being a superb photo call, with a press pen of 40 people snapping pictures. Meghan said, "Sorry, I for the most part dislike that. That doesn't make me focused on insurance. That makes me a strong and extraordinary parent defending my child." The Examiner observes that 2 moms do twofold take when Meghan appears at the school entrances, yet it is no doubt less significantly, an unsettling influence stood out from the reaction at a UK school, where Meghan would be so prominent. The gathering, moreover, revealed that regardless of the way that Archie is simply in preschool, he is right now ready to go to whole days and get doused in truly learning. His sister, Lilibet, isn't moving toward youthful yet, having actually turned 1. Yet it seems Meghan has her sights set on showing them in America as opposed to the UK. The Duchess went to the Free Young Women's School, Faultless Heart optional school in Los Angeles, which is a Catholic-run school, resulting to graduating in 1999. Meghan continued to get a long-term certificate in theater and worldwide assessments from Northwestern School Organization of Correspondences. Harry, meanwhile, was shown in London at Wetherby School and Ludgrove School. Then, at that point, Eton School. He chose not to set off for college, but instead to complete 10 months of official naming getting ready at magnificent military establishment Sandhurst. Having exchanged life at Windsor's Frogmore House for their new California home right after halting the Supreme family back in 2020, Sovereign Harry and Meghan Markle are raising their children, Archie, 3, and Lilibet, 1, in the States from the spotlight of the firm. Tending to The Cut about their ecstatic life in America, Meghan zeroed in on why she feels Archie going to class in the UK was unthinkable. She felt content with Allison P. Davies, who plunked down with Meghan for the veritable talk, stated earlier in our conversation about her targets for the presence she's making here. She'd remarked upon how, if Archie were in school in the UK, she'd constantly not be able to do school pickup and drop off without it being a majestic photo call with a press pen of 40 people.